Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Indy, and you're watching As Told by Indy. And here we talk about all the things that make us the best version of ourselves, including our finances. So, this video is actually going to be a mid month check in. And if you guys have been following me for a while, thank you. But if you're an oldie, or if you're a newbie, I should say, I normally do these at the top of the month and the middle of the month. But y'all, I didn't film when I did my first part of the month, so I'm sorry. But I'll catch y'all up in this mid-month check-in because this week is payday for me, so I need to go ahead and make sure that my middle of the month finances are taken care of. So, to catch y'all up, I'm using my personal monthly budget planner. I have the template linked down below for you all if you all want to do digital planners. I might switch back to writing everything down in my planner. I don't know. There are pros and cons about digital planners versus like traditional planners, but I don't know. More to come. So without further ado, let's get into the sheet. So I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see everything here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So this is the part that we want to focus on. So my expenses, I'm going to move myself over here so that we can really get into it. So it's middle of the month. Today is October 19th when I'm filming this. And pretty much all of like my four walls for my home are taken care of. All these bills have been paid, thankfully. So my rent was actually lower. Oh, excuse me. My rent was actually lower than I projected. So I projected 15.43 and 77 cents, but it was only 15.22 and 65 cents. So that was great. A little $21.12 difference. That was great. Then moving on to electricity, my electricity was lower too, as you can see. So normally my projections are right, but I've been off in a good way. So that's always good news. And then my phone bill and everything, my laundry bill, my internet bill, all those basic things, those were already paid. So now that brings us down to transportation. So really the only thing for me for this month, y'all, is that my like auto insurance renews. So I know that's going to be coming up, I think tomorrow, yeah, the 20th of October. And then fuel, I haven't really gone anywhere. I think I have one gas receipt. So I'm going to plug it in to make sure I do my due diligence. I do remember I got gas last week, but I've been gone a lot and I've been traveling a lot for work. So I've only spent like $25 of my $125 budget for the month. So that's kind of nice. And then I had an oil change that I projected $75 for, but guys, I'm gonna be honest, I always forget how much my oil changes are, so I always think they're 75, but with tax and all that, it's 92.36. So I underbid myself there, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Coming up is my registration. So with this next check, I just need to make sure that I put money aside. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Sorry, guys. Anyways, my registration's coming up and I need to renew that. Well, technically it's my license renewal, but I just put that in the same category. So moving on to our daily living, really the only things for me that I put in daily living are groceries and the salon. I had my hair done earlier this month, so I projected 120. I spent 120, so that money was gone. The braids were great while they lasted. Go on my Instagram stories or go on my YouTube shorts. You'll probably see my braids that were done in Bed-Stuy when I was in New York, so that was great. And then my groceries, again, I've been gone, so I haven't really used my grocery budget, which is great because I can actually go grocery shopping this coming week and I'll be good to go. And then also make sure you watch my YouTube shorts where I show you guys how to do budget friendly grocery shopping. So far we've gone over the expenses for my home, which are paid for, which is great. So I don't have to spend any of this paycheck money on that, which is great. And then transportation we've gone over, so I'm pretty much good to go with that. The only bill I have to pay in this category is my auto insurance coming up. And then my daily living, like my groceries and my salon, are good to go. Let's move on to entertainment and then miscellaneous. And then our favorite category to talk about on this channel, student loans. So entertainment for me, I don't know about you guys. I don't have cable. I only have streaming services and I only have one. I have Hulu. I have Spotify and I have my Patreon account. Those are already paid because they're like auto pay. So those are done at the beginning of the month. So those are easy peasy. And then my miscellaneous really is two special things coming up. So if you guys saw my vlog earlier on my channel, I went to see Beyonce in Kansas City. I actually budgeted $700 for it. I only ended up spending $290, which was great. Like, it was just great. And actually in my Renaissance vlog video, I tell you guys how much I spent on every single thing, like from my hotel room, which was like $100 in a hotel tonight, and then my Beyonce ticket was actually free. It was a gift for me, so that was great. And then the plane ride and all that, it was great. So it was just the fact that even in my impromptu trips, I still, was under budget. So that's great. And then my mom and I are doing like a mommy and me cruise coming up. And so I wanted to put that in my budget line item so that I'm aware of it, because for two sailors, it'll be $1,621.30. So from my understanding, I think me and my mom are actually splitting it down the middle, but I just want to put the total in here so that I'm aware of how much it'll be. So that's something I'm going to start saving for. And I'm probably going to, I'm more than likely going to cash stuff it in a future video, which I haven't cash stuffed in a while, you guys. Like, I love cash stuffing. That's probably one of like my favorite things to do when it comes to like my budget and finances and like really getting my money together. I just haven't done it in a while, you guys. Like, I have not done it in a while, partially because I've been traveling a lot and I have to track my expenses. And at my job or at my work, they don't let you track cash, which kind of sucks. But for my own personal expenses, I still want to cash stuff. So cash stuffing videos will be back soon. They will be back soon. I just got to sit myself down and do it. So that's my little miscellaneous category. Moving on to work trips. For me, I normally purchase my airfare and then have my company reimburse me. So I projected 1,043 for those trips, and I ended up spending 1,005, and that money is already actually coming on this next paycheck. So I'm getting that money back essentially, which is nice. So finally, here is the final part of this video or this week's paycheck planning. Oh my gosh, you guys, student loans. So we're in October. I don't know about you guys, but my federal student loans have come back around. They've said hello again, and they need to be paid, of course, because I'm on a debt-free journey and I don't want any student loan debt on my record. I want none of it. I want nothing to do with it. So I'm trying my best to make sure I pay every time, every single month, etc., because I want to get rid of this by the time I'm 30. I'm 28 now. I have 2 years. Pray my strength. So with that, I've got my student loans, my student loan that I've already been paying on, which is my private one. That totals 1,023. Yeah, 512 and 512, 1,024, excuse me, and 46 cents. And then my federal student loan payment is 419 and 11 cents. So that's going to be coming up on this next paycheck. So I got to make sure I take care of that. And then finally, I need to pay off my credit card for the month because I just used that for food for last month. So I need to make sure that's paid. So a lot of this paycheck is actually going to go to my student loans. Isn't that just great, you guys? I'm being sarcastic. It's not great at all. But it makes me feel good that I'm being responsible, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So I didn't want this video to be too long, but as you can tell, I am liking this spreadsheet because it's very, very helpful. Over here, you got your income, you got your savings, you got your budget summary for your projected and actuals, and then over here is where you can do your expense reporting, which is where I do for all my bills. And then for me, I make a due date and an additional notes category just to make sure that I'm keeping up with what I'm supposed to be keeping up with. So this part is super, 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 super important. Well, guys, after this, I will start paying bills, really and truly. That's it. So I encourage you all, as you are trying to do your budgeting and trying to keep your finances straight, that you write it down somewhere, whether it be digitally, like a spreadsheet like I have here, whether it be writing it down in a notebook. Just do something to make sure that you have every dollar and make sure that you have every dollar accounted for and make sure that every dollar has an assignment. So that's it for now. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.